thick and so sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
But it does complement the meal because everything you eat has got a lot of sweetness to it.
How many people did you have over of the teas?
We did. We had, so let's see. So my two sisters and her family, and their families. We had one extra guest, a friend of my sister's daughter came over. She was there. My aunt, my uncle, her husband did not come. I don't know. I would say there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, about 21 people.
Now, knowing your family, you tend to leave the table. You come to the table very happy.
Yeah.
And you normally leave the table kind of like a, ooh.
So last night, it was sort of like that. Last night, which, by the way, are you on mic 3? I think you're on mic 3. Are you on mic 3?
Sure.
Or you think
I'm
you're
talking.
on 3? I
There
think
we
you're on
are.
3. All right. Anyway, so last night was tough. At the table, of course, the political talk begins. Why? They always say, if you're with a family member, why do you want to start talking politics at the table? Why?
Who started stirring the pot?
My Uncle David. So Uncle David, he starts.
I never met Uncle David.
No, we try not to have him meet many people. We try not to have him meet many people.
Right.
Uncle David is the one where you're like, is David coming? And my mom goes, relax, he'll be here. He's only going to be here a little bit. And then he overstays his welcome, right? So Uncle David was there, and he started immediately. So he sits right across from me. So my father sits right here, then Uncle David, right? So while my father's reading, and he's asking all the questions, doing the whole entire, the Seder, my Uncle David is like, so Greg, you hear about these tariffs? And I'm like, come on, man. Like, I don't want to start with that. And he goes, do you know how much cars are costing now? And I'm like, stop talking politics at the table, man. Like, why do you want to do that? But, he's also one of those guys, he starts talking about reporters, like news shows that he watches.
Right.
He only watches, this is the kind of guy he is. He only watches shows if they have attractive reporters. He is so, and I'm like, I said to him, I go, David, you know I have 2 daughters, right? Like, they're sitting right here at the table, bro. Two daughters. Like, why are you talking like that right in front of them? Like, stop. But he continues to do it,
But
and no one stops him.
It's actually good that your daughters get to see that those types of people do exist.
Oh, my God, he exists.
You know what I mean?
Exists.
So it kind of, it does not set a good tone at the table.
Right.
But it's good that your daughters get to see that there are some type of people that think that way.
So now you have not. That is probably one of the family members that you have not met is Uncle David.
All right.
And it's on my father's side, and we really only see him at holidays. We only see him at Christmas, Easter, Passover. That's when we always see him.
So you see him like most people go to church.
That's it. I'm telling you.
Holidays and that's it.
And then other than that, you know what he does though? So he's been retired for ages. I swear to you, his job, he goes to Atlantic City and he gambles. That's what he does. He plays poker. He plays poker every day. Every day. He wins, he loses, he does. He doesn't always win, but he gets a lot of complimentary rooms.
Right.
So he's always been asked to stay and go down there. So he'll go down there, he'll get free dinners, free meals, and then he gambles. That's what he does. He's a professional poker player, and he plays poker every single day down in Atlantic City. That's what he does.
I mean, he chose that life.
He does.
Just like the Porsche life. You chose to be a Porsche fan.
During COVID, he didn't know what to do with himself during COVID. During COVID, he figured out how to go online and to play poker online. So he was playing poker every day online. It's just pretty funny. Which one of these? If you got to look around these cars, I mean, some of these cars are just amazing. I love the little detail of the Italian flag at the bottom of the Ferrari and this one outside. Right. I mean, just intense. Incredible. Hey, let's bring over one of our camera guys that loves cars. Ryan, come on over. We're going to put you on. We never talked to Ryan ever.
Ryan loves cars?
He does. Ryan and his brother Mitch love cars.
Wait, Mitch, you love cars too?
Love them. Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, you don't really get the chance to see him. Ryan heads up the camera crew. Mitch is going to adjust that camera. He's got a better face than I do. He should be on camera all the time.
I never thought I'd get invited on.
Why?
It's been 12 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
12 weeks.
I didn't think that you wanted to be on. I really didn't.
I don't care.
I said he doesn't want to be on because even my wife, even Trish goes, are you ever going to put Mitch and his brother on, Ryan on? And I said, I don't think they want to be on the podcast.
No, I don't. I just don't need. It's your show. I don't need the.
This is a good undercover boss. We don't have to put you undercover. You're finding out something your employee would like to be a part of.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering who films the show, it is Ryan from All Marketing. It's Ryan and his brother Mitch, and Aiden is not with us today.
He's not. I can't take much credit though, because Mitch is the guy here.
Okay.
The reason I'm sitting here is because Mitch has to be sitting there. So we have to give Mitch the credit.
All right, Mitch, we're going to give you credit.
We got to give Mitch like 90% of the credit here. I fucked up the one episode.
You did.
Where
That's
it's my
right.
responsibility. Sorry, Jamie.
That was a rough one.
If you watch that back.
That was a rough one. It really was. The way it paused, it started, stopped. It was like, oh, it was really ugly.
Yeah, Mitch and Aiden were in Florida for a project we had down there. And they're like working. I'm like, yo, Mitch, like I'm not gonna keep cursing on your show.
Mitch, when we're running this back, can you put that in there so people can see what we're talking about? They can see how people are, how it was
Maybe
glitchy.
they don't. Why were we gonna bring up the past?
I want to see that. Anyway, all right. So Ryan,
we have to give Mitch
Ryan,
a lot of credit.
Okay, Ryan, tell us a little bit about your company, All Marketing, that we've been working with now.
Mitch and I started it by accident.
Mm-hmm.
He went to school for sports media. I was running a different business, just like posting stupid golf videos for fun. And then we had a couple people say, can you make us videos?
Yep.
We're like, yeah, we'll do them for free. And then they said, can I pay you? And then, we built our business. We got an office this year. That was exciting.
That's great.
Mitch is becoming a stud. It's cool to see how he's evolved.
Right. So what do you think about this car show that we're at here in Ray Catena land?
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
There's
some crazy stuff out there.
I think it is. It's like Ray Catena land. It really is, because there's no other place like it on earth. Ray Catena and Edison on Route 1, they've got so many dealerships, from Jaguar to Land Rover to Mercedes.
Jaguar or Jaguar?
Jaguar? I guess the way they say it is Jaguar. But then here in America, we're like just Jaguar. We're in Jersey.
Your uncle would say Jaguar.
It's like most people say Porsche, but it's Porsche, technically.
So now, you had a Porsche.
I did.
Right. So no, you got. We don't want to go.
It's a sad subject.
Right. We don't. I don't want to dive too far.
So you got a lot of money.
But you love Porsche. No. What do you love about Porsche?
Spent it all on our business.
What do you love about Porsche?
See, I'm not really a huge car guy.
Okay.
But I really like the way they look.
Yeah.
I like the bubbly look. I'm not like I don't know much about like engines.
Uh-huh.
I just think they look cool.
Gotcha.
And I do like them. It drove really well.
Okay.
And then everyone was like, oh, when you buy one, you're never going to want a different car.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I was like 22 or 23.
Yeah.
I bought a used one. I don't got 200 G's for a 911. I wish. Maybe one day. But
which car
after
out here?
This podcast takes off, Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
Right. Which car outside here at this car show are you most impressed with? I mean,
I like the old ones.
Yeah, the old ones are
There's
cool.
an old. Did you see where the coffee people were out there, right out by the main door?
Yes. When we walked in, I did.
There was a really cool like old blue one with the 27 on it.
Your brother really wants to scream at you right now because your brother is a car enthusiast and he knows so much about these cars.
No, I don't.
And you're like,
I don't know.
It's the blue one, and your brother's kind of like, he doesn't even know what brand it is.
Who are you?
It's one of the old ones. It's one of the old ones. I don't even like. I know it's probably from like the 70s or 80s, but I just think it looks cool. And
I think all these.
I would not. Cool. I would not be the car enthusiast to have on the show. I would say
we bumped into somebody that we think we're going to get on. It's we got this. We met Andrew from Supercar Shar, and he's got like 650,000 followers. There isn't anything about these Porsches that he doesn't know, so we're trying to get him to come on.
He would be the guy to ask.
Yeah, I know.
If the car enthusiasts are watching this, they probably hate me. I don't know anything. I know a little bit, but
get this kid off.
Are you impressed that all these people showed up this morning at this hour? I mean, to go look around and look at cars? I'm impressed. 8 o'clock in the morning, and these guys are already out here with sports cars.
I do this just with golf, so I get it.
We've been trying to get this many people for 14 weeks.
Right, exactly. Had we only known, all we needed was a Porsche car show, and this is how we get an audience. We get a definite audience if we have a Porsche car show here. Anyway, all right, so Ryan, you're really of no help, but thank you very much.
I hope you enjoyed having me on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from All Marketing, it's Ryan and his brother Mitch. Thank you guys very much.
But if you have a small business and you need some marketing, All Marketing Media.
Call All Marketing Media.
And Where to Go in Greg T Media.
And Where to Go in Greg T Media. There you go. All right. Thank you, Ryan. Awesome. And today's podcast show sponsor is CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. When your home needs help with heating, plumbing, air conditioning, or HVAC, or even electrical services, you want to call CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. Call the number on the screen, CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. They're a New Jersey family-owned company since 1965. CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. That's where to go.
Where to go?
It's called Stretch Lab. Improve posture, reduce stress, increase range of motion and flexibility at the Stretch Lab, Marlboro, New Jersey. Improve your sport sports performance or reduce that muscle and joint pain. StretchLab's team of highly trained flexologists will give you a deeper stretch than you could ever achieve on your own. Go to stretchlab.com to find your StretchLab location near you. Current locations in Westfield, Summit, Shrewsbury, Wall Township, Howell, and Metuchen. Or call the number on your screen for StretchLab in Marlboro, New Jersey. StretchLab, that's where to go.
Where to go?
Lunar Audio and Video. They are a full-service audio and video integration company based in northern New Jersey, specializing in both residential and commercial projects. They offer a comprehensive range of services including home automation, video distribution, multi-room audio, lighting, security systems. Now for commercial clients, Lunar Audio and Video provides digital signage, video walls, projectors, and security installations. And then on the residential side of things, they offer their clients home theaters, home audio systems, and advanced security systems as well. LunarAV.com. Lunar Audio and Video, that's where to go. Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
So, how was your night last night? So your wife is gone. She's out of town.
Yeah, you know, here in the Northeast, it's quote-unquote spring break for most of the kids.
That's
so
right.
Kids are off. They went to Florida to go visit some family through Easter, so next weekend. Yeah, so I house to myself. I got work, so can't just up and leave. And yeah, so it's quiet. Me and the dog just hanging out.
You and the dog.
Finished White Lotus. Did you?
Oh, don't even start. Okay, so here's what I don't like. Again,
What don't you like?
What I don't like is
why
this.
don't you start with the negative?
I have been watching White Lotus since it started.
Yes.
Okay, since series 1. All
Yes,
right,
3 years ago.
and there was honestly, almost nobody was watching it when it first came on. Nobody was watching it.
Okay.
Then season 2 started, and some people jumped on.
Okay.
And now it's season 3, and now all anybody wants to talk about is White Lotus, White Lotus, White Lotus. Where was everybody when it first started? I cannot stomach the crew that jumps on board when it's already 3 seasons in.
You know what's
I can't.
But you know what's funny though?
You watched the first season?
Yes.
When it first started?
Yes.
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
There we go.
You watched it for the first time.
Why do I want to? I don't want to fight.
Because
I don't want
it's natural for you to go, oh, yes, I did. I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
I do not want to fight you on a Sunday morning at 9:30 in the morning.
All right, so season
But don't
3,
you see that? Don't you see that? Even so, we've done this for 14 weeks.
Yes.
What happens if someone on week 56 finally watches it and this thing takes off?
Oh, that's fine. I would
that's
welcome
fine
them
now.
with open arms.
Oh no, but they just started watching on week 56.
Well,
they
listen,
didn't They didn't start on day 1.
I get what you're saying. I understand that. But the thing is, that's because it's our show, and I welcome people in.
Oh, it's yours.
So if you were not mine, but our show.
You are the equivalent of a band that starts off in like Bon Jovi.
I didn't mean that it was.
Let's use Bon Jovi for example. You were there
That's
since
like going from 0 to 100, starting with Bon Jovi.
No. You were there from day 1 when he was in a garage band just playing. Like,
oh, that would actually be the Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah, the Goo Goo
The
Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls I discovered when they were in a Buffalo garage
Give
band.
me a second to make the comparison. You were there.
Yeah.
Garage band.
Yep.
You were there the first shows.
That's right.
Then they become famous.
That's
then
it.
their shirts go to Target.
That's
and
Goo Goo Dolls.
And then those people buy those shirts
That's
at
correct.
Target. Then you go, how dare you wear that shirt? You don't know anything about
Well,
that.
there is a lot
but
of that.
Yet they're a fan.
But they're not a fan. They're a fan of looking trendy, of having a cool, trendy T-shirt.
Goo Goo Dolls will never have a shirt at Target. Let's
Okay,
just be honest.
Bon Jovi will. I get what you're saying. So with Bon Jovi, yes, and Bon Jovi's excited that these people are buying their shirts. I get that. But the thing is, they're not buying it because they are a fan. They're buying it because they think it's cool, because it's got like the wings.
So people are watching White Lotus because it's cool.
That's exactly it. People are watching White Lotus right now and talking about it. I watched it from episode 1.
You were there because you're a cinematic genius.
That's right. When it comes to TV series, I do think that I am a little bit more upscale than a lot of other people.
Oh, yeah?
I do.
That's
I
where,
think I'm a
that's where
little
your
bit more
smarts come in,
professional.
TV?
That's correct.
You're a TV snob?
I can't help it, but I really am. I have become an amazing TV connoisseur when it comes to TV series, and I would claim that I'm a professional. When it comes to analyzing TV shows, I am a professional.
Okay, well, let's dig deep without giving away any spoilers of White Lotus.
Yeah.
Would you drink out of a dirty blender?
I would not. I never thought, like, why would he do that?
You're telling me,
Why?
growing up in college, you never did the
Well,
sniff
yes,
test?
in college, yes,
and
in
then
college,
put it down?
In college, I did, yes, but I don't know. The whole thing was so stupid. Like, I thought the kid should have. I mean, we're gonna ruin it right here. Should I ruin it? I don't want to ruin it, but I thought the kid was gonna die. Like, why? All of a sudden, he's alive. How could he be alive? He shouldn't have been alive. He drank the poison. He should have been dead.
Because he didn't have all of it.
Oh, he had enough to knock himself out and kill himself.
There was only a little left.
Oh my God. I did not think that this season's White Lotus was quality. I didn't buy into the characters. I didn't buy into the relationships.
You didn't buy into three friends going on a trip and I talk about you behind your back.
No, you do not.
You talk about me behind my back.
I certainly do not. I certainly do not.
That's what you would say to my face, but
without a doubt, I don't talk behind your back. There's no, what would I talk about behind your back about?
But that's what I'm saying. That's vacation. Those are friends. Those are, like, you and I are together, and we have that third friend, like, let's say Scary.
No.
And then we'll go,
well, Scary, I will definitely talk behind his back, for sure. Scary, 100%, I will talk behind his back, without a doubt. But I just thought that White Lotus this season, it just fell flat, you know. I would have liked to have seen more between the guy who killed, what's her face? In the beginning.
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
Right, Jennifer Coolidge, right. So I would have liked to have seen more between him.
But he's still alive, which means that there's another
he's going to
season.
come back season 4. Like, they should have approached him already. Something should have already, happened. Like that, I think they're dragging their feet with that storyline.
No.
That's disappointing. It really is. It's disappointing.
I mean, I like the fact you meet new families, and then there's one or two characters.
You bought into this whole family, this time, the rich family, the snobbish rich family. I didn't buy into them. I didn't buy into them.
Like this.
There's always an annoying kid that wants to stay behind. Like, she wanted to be, what she wanted to be?
A monk.
Yeah, a monk, right. Come on.
But you realize she didn't.
I couldn't buy into it. I just couldn't. I couldn't buy into it.
Did you buy into it because you don't see yourself like that?
Yeah, well, I don't have that kind of cash, but I just didn't buy into the characters this time. I think that behind the scenes, I'm going to go as far as to say that the writers and directors ran into a jam, and I think that the actors that they wanted were taken, and they had to settle for who they got.
Take to the camera with Mike White.
Okay, fine.
And go, Mike White.
Mike White. This is what I think, Mike White. I think that you guys ran into a jam, and I think that there were several actors that you wanted for these parts, and that a lot of them were taken up by other series and other times, and they couldn't be there, and you had to settle for what you have. Because I don't think that this was exactly who you wanted to play these parts this year of White Lotus. There's no way. There's no way. I don't think so.
All right, so then who do you think should have been one of the...
That's a stretch. That one I don't know.
No, that's a stretch.
I don't know.
You had the wrong actors, but I don't know who they should have been filled with.
Tick, 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 boom! We're bringing the noise. All right, listen, we got to take our first Where to Go break of the morning. We are live from the Ray Catena Cars and Coffee car show here in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1. We are surrounded by... gorgeous, gorgeous vehicles, ranging in prices of, hundreds of thousands to $1 million cars.
I just love the fact that we're saying it properly, but we have friends that call it Cause and Coffee.
Cause and Coffee. From Staten Island? Yeah. From the Staten Italy area.
Cause and Coffee.
Cause and Coffee. All right, guys, we will be right back with more from Cars and Coffee here at Ray Catena Land in Edison, New Jersey.
Catena Land.
You like it? And today's podcast show sponsor is CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. When your home needs help with heating, plumbing, air conditioning, or HVAC, or even electrical services, you want to call CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. Call the number on the screen, CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. They're a New Jersey family-owned company since 1965. CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. That's where to go.
Where to go?
I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Camel, the heart behind Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. With over 20 years of experience, she believes that you should not dread the dental appointment. With modern technology dentistry, she makes it become virtually painless. Dr. Camel has transformed countless smiles and lives. From extreme smile makeovers to community outreach like Give Kids a Smile, Dr. Camel goes beyond dentistry to make a difference. Visit her at NewJerseyBestSmiles.com. May 17th is Invisalign Day, and with Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey, you can start Invisalign on that date, and you choose one complimentary offer: Zoom bleaching, IV therapy, or lip plumping. So visit Dr. Camel at Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey, or just call that number on your screen. Dr. Camel and the Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. That's where to go.
Where to go?
Eat Clean Bro. They deliver fresh, healthy, chef-prepared meals right to your door. So whether you're into bodybuilding or weight loss or just trying to eat better without the hassle of cooking, Eat Clean Bro has got a ton of options for you. Gluten-free options, high-protein options, chicken parm with sweet potato mash, buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, turkey meatballs and pasta, teriyaki salmon with jasmine rice, and Eat Clean Bro delivers within 24 hours in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. So if you're looking to try it out or you want help picking some meals that match your goals, head over to eatcleanbro.com right now. Eat Clean Bro. That's where to go.
Where to go?
Let me tell you about Victory Junk Removal. They are a professional junk removal service based in East Brunswick, New Jersey, and they service residential and commercial clients across Middlesex, Monmouth, Mercer, Somerset, and Union counties. Now, they will help you with removal of furniture, appliances, electronics, yard, and construction debris as well. And they make sure they emphasize environmental responsible practices like recycling or reusing over 80% of the items they collect, donating usable goods to charities when possible. Now, you can get a free estimate at victoryjunkremoval.com. Victory Junk Removal in East Brunswick, New Jersey. That is where to go.
Where to go?
And we are back. We are still live from the Cars and Coffee Show at Ray Catena. This is a Sunday morning, not a Monday, but you're watching it right now on a Monday. We were here yesterday. So I want to make sure everybody understands.
You love to confuse everybody.
Well, how am I confusing? I'm letting people know.
Just say we're here.
They're watching us on a Monday, but this all went down on a Sunday. I'm Greg T. This is Garrett.
Yes.
This is Greg T. Live. Ray Catena asked us to be a part of their car show on Sunday morning. It's the Cars and Coffee Porsche show at their Porsche dealership right here in Edison on Route 1.
Even though this is a Monday you're watching this.
That's correct. To my left, it is Ray Catena's only Big Ange. Big Ange he knows everything there is to know about cars here. Ray Catena trusts him like no matter what. He's the guy that says it all about every car around here.
On a Sunday too, working overtime.
Working overtime, my man. Working overtime.
Well, all right. So Big Ange, Greg T.
Yes.
One thing I noticed about this big Porsche event that we have going on here.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest attraction as of this moment here at Ray Catena Porsche?
Has to be all the cars. I mean, we have anything ranging from...
You're wrong, but go ahead.
Lamborghini Revueltos that are brand new. We have a brand new 12-cylinder outside from Ferrari. We have probably almost every single GT3 RS in the tri-state here. It's insane. We have a GT3 RS Tribute over there, 150 worldwide.
That's great.
Bunch of special cars here.
Great, but you're still wrong. Greg T, what do you think?
My question is, I want to ask Big
Wait,
Ange.
hold on. I asked a question of what do you think the biggest attraction is here?
I'm going to say it's that car right there, the Aston Martin. Was it Martini? Oh, it's a Martini.
So that's a GT4 Cup car.
That's what I think. I think
it's a
that's
full-blown race car from Porsche from factory.
Okay, wrong.
Then what is the biggest? The James Dean Porsche car upstairs.
The biggest attraction here at Porsche right now
Yeah?
is the freaking espresso machine behind us. The line is wrapped around the corner.
Everybody trying to get a coffee?
We have two of them too. They're all
They're all the guys are sitting around the espresso machine with the amount of cars that we have here. They're all sitting around. It's Sunday morning.
Yeah, everybody needs their gasoline.
Normally they're sitting outside of Wawa or 7-Eleven right now with their newspaper. They feel like they need their little fix.
Good point.
The line has to be 45 minutes to get an espresso right now.
Listen, I think this is really exciting. To be a part of this event is so cool. With all these people here, everybody's sitting here, everybody's looking at us, taking pictures, and they got all these expensive cars. What is your favorite car here, Big Ange?
It's tough. There's a really, really nice Guards Red 997.2 GT3 sitting right outside I'm staring at.
Okay.
That is I think, best car here.
The quintessential car.
It's raw. It's obviously smaller in size compared to the newer cars.
Right.
Great engine. That's the car.
Really?
For me, at
That
least.
is the end-all, be-all of all the cars
Again,
here.
and I'm saying that, and there's,
Yeah.
an $800,000 to $1 million Lamborghini sitting here, but
See, that's what I was saying. I was talking to the marketing director, Mike, earlier, and I was asking him what's the most expensive car here at the show today, and he said we easily have a $1 million car here.
yeah,
For sure.
it's sitting right there.
So that orange car, the
Yep.
orange, is that the Lamborghini?
Lamborghini Revuelto.
So that is a $1 million vehicle.
Pretty much, yeah, right on the market today, right around there if you get one on the pre-owned market. There's a Ferrari 12 Cilindri here as well that's brand new. It hasn't even been out production yet for customers, I should say.
Oh my
it's a
God.
dealer car that's here. It's I mean, after that, obviously I have to go with the GT3 RS, but
Let me ask you something. And me and Garrett were talking about that. Like, you're not going to take this car out every day. It's a $1 million vehicle.
No.
You're not going to go to the Freehold Mall with that.
No.
So where are you going with that car?
cars and coffees,
Yeah.
shows,
That's
drives,
right.
spirited drives.
Yeah.
That's the big
only
thing.
on the weekends.
Yeah, only on the weekends.
It's a weekend car.
Who knows? I mean, we have a ton of customers that do drive these cars every day. They have 911s from us, and they daily drive them. Again, 911 is a little different from that. A little bit more usable on the everyday.
What
but
makes that car a $1 million vehicle?
It's honestly how it's crafted, the engine, all the technology behind it, how it performs. It's Lamborghini's newest V12.
Gotcha.
It's first car that introduced hybrid as well. I mean, I know I'm at a Porsche dealer and should be talking about Porsches, but how
I
can you
get
not
it.
talk about that car?
I mean, if it's a $1 million vehicle, you're right. Hey, now why? You've been working here for how long now?
Coming up on 10 years, since I was 16.
All right, so
Wow.
so you've been a car connoisseur for Ray Catena since you've been 16 years old for 10
Yeah.
years now. So now, what is your most favorite vehicle, your most favorite memory of a car that you've been into?
SLR, Mercedes SLR. When I
Really?
was little, I came here. They had one on the showroom floor.
That was the one.
I sat in it. That's it.
Really?
And then a couple years later, when I started working here, right, not a couple years, but when I got older, I started working here. Same car was here as one of Mr. Catena's cars, and I just wound up being able to move it. We had to move it from the upstairs showroom to downstairs, and I was lucky when I got to move it. So it kind of just came full circle. That's the memory.
You, on the other hand, would
I
not
know.
be so lucky.
I would not be at all. Not be so lucky at all. But listen, you've got to know what you're talking about. I mean, obviously, they saw something in you at a young age. At 16 years old, they even saw something in you. So for you to be their car connoisseur all the way up to now, you're 26 years old. You've got to. You evidently know something about cars that the rest of us just don't know about cars.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I mean, I started here watching cars.
What about
so
your family? Is your mom, your dad, anybody
My
in your
mom's
family?
my mom's
uncle?
my mom's worked here for probably close to 30 years.
But are they
so.
car enthusiasts? Have
My
they-
dad, I get a lot from my dad.
So your dad, so
Yeah.
it goes way back. With your dad.
Yeah, it's just we're a big car family.
So you went to car shows as a kid growing up.
Every weekend.
Now, does your family have a collectible car at home?
We have a couple of cars. I have a full-blown track car for the weekends. Like, that's kind of what we do. We like to track cars and
Really?
stuff like that, yeah.
Angelo,
Wow.
do you think your mom knows more about cars or Greg T?
Greg T.
No, I don't know.
Greg
I think,
T.
I think your mom's been here for 30 years.
I don't think so. No, I don't know much about cars. I really don't. To me, I just see what a car looks on the outside. Looks great. I just take it for granted that Ray Catena always, supplies high-end vehicles in the state of New Jersey or in the tri-state area. Ray Catena is that guy.
100%.
Is there anybody else is there another car dealership guy that I don't know of in another state that is as big as Ray Catena?
There
In-
are,
in
but
another state?
they don't operate the same, in my
They don't,
opinion.
they
We
don't.
operate on such a relationship basis with our clients to where
Yeah.
it's more than just selling a car.
I would agree.
That's the biggest thing.
You get this many people here on a Sunday morning. I think it says a lot.
Yeah.
Angelo,
Speaks volumes.
so you know pretty much the price tag on everything in the showroom right here, right? Can we play a little game with
Yeah,
Greg
I'm
T?
in. Let's
Kind of
do
like, kind
Let
of
me-
like Price is Right.
Let me get you some game music. If I have some game music here with us today, hold on a minute. Hold on, I'll dig it out.
So
Game music.
So let's start with the car that is right in front of us.
Okay, 964 Speedster.
946 Speedster. If describe it so for everybody that might be listening, and then Greg T, I want you to come as close as possible to the price range.
Oh, I like this. All right, wait,
So
which car is it?
Right
the
in
red
front of
one
us.
right there with the red wheels.
Oh, so to me, this red car, we're going to flash it on the screen. So if you're watching at home, you can see the red car that we're looking at right now. And it's an older car. I'm going to say that car is a 1990 car.
Well, you
Roughly right in there, later
Okay.
80s.
Go
All right.
price. Who cares? I want you to try to get the price.
The price of that red vehicle,
The red Porsche.
the red Porsche, I'm going to say it's $90,000. 90 grand. 90 grand.
Locking it in?
I'm locking it in at 90,000. Give or take.
No, 90,000.
I
There's no second
can't
guesses.
give or take 5,000.
No.
All right, it's a $90,000 vehicle.
All right, you're locked in.
I'm locked in at 90 grand.
I'd probably say you're off anywhere from 100 to 150,000.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
For about a $200,000 car.
Roughly,
Shut
yeah.
up. That's a $200,000 vehicle?
Recaro factory Recaro bucket seats, speedster again, manual top, 964, all
That
original.
Right there is a $200,000 vehicle.
Right around there, yes.
All right. So you're off. You're 0 for 1. All right.
Next car. Next car. Next car.
Let's move right over here.
That's easy. That's a little bit more modern. That's
All right.
that's a 2021 911 Carrera.
A 911 Carrera. What is it, 2021?
Yeah.
2021 Carrera.
And I'll give you this. You could ask if it's more or less than the car you just saw.
Is it more or less than the 1996
Less
Ferris Bueller's Day Off vehicle?
less price wise.
Yeah.
But you were closer on your guess of the 90.
So I'm going to say it's like $82,000 for that vehicle.
You went the wrong way.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Roughly right around 120.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No way. That is a $120,000 vehicle?
Yes. On the pre-owned market, 2021. Yeah.
All right.
Roughly right around there.
Let's do one more.
Oh my God.
Angelo, there's the looks like a race Porsche.
Oh,
back
that's
there.
beautiful.
So the Dakar.
Yeah.
What's it
Or
called?
the white and green car.
The one right there
The
with the
Dakar,
blue.
the off-road 911.
Jakar?
Yes.
Like the Cologne Jakar?
No, Dakar.
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 Like Dakar.
That is the car.
Yeah.
Da Bears.
That is the
The
car.
Bears.
All right, the Bears. Dakar. That is a.
They only made They only made 2,500 worldwide. It's a
Really?
throwback to the old 959 rally cars.
Yeah?
It's a heritage car from Porsche. Again, there's only a couple liveries you could get it in besides paint to sample, but on the
Wow.
pre-owned market, I'll let you guess on where kind of they're selling between,
Okay, so
depending on options.
this one here is roughly 200,000, right? The red. This one here is roughly 120,000. So is this one more or less than these two?
More.
More?
More.
Okay, so you know that. Go for a number.
I'm gonna say that.
I want you to be
then-
a little bit more aggressive with your number this time.
Aggressive.
Really? Well, I mean, I'm gonna go to 300,000. I'm gonna go 300 grand.
You're on the money.
Really?
They're gonna range. They're ranging anywhere
One for
from.
three.
Nice.
They're ranging anywhere from 295 to, depending on the spec, 390, somewhere in that range.
What do you gotta do for a living?
Not this.
I mean, really.
Not a podcast.
You know, in another lifetime, I've got to be able to come back and be rich. I've got to come
But
back
you'll
and be rich.
Here's the thing: if you
I
come
want
back,
to see what that's like.
even so, you come back rich in another lifetime, you'll never know that, though.
No, you're right. Why can't I? I want to know. I want to know I came back.
So
in
you wanna
another
be
life,
rich and you wanna know you're
and I want to
rich.
know. Right? I want to come back and know that I'm rich and I'm famous. I would love that.
Can you do me a favor? You said a word that has been stuck in my head, and I want you to say 3 times fast.
What?
Car connoisseur.
Car connoisseur, the connoisseur, car connoisseur. Get the hell out of here. All right, Ange, thank you very much, bro.
It was nice to see you guys again.
I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Ladies and
guys.
Enjoy
gentlemen,
your Sunday.
Big
Thank you.
Ange from Ray Catena, the car connoisseur here.
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Go have fun with your family, please.
Thank you.
Unreal. He's great. He's great. Mom, Dad are watching. They're very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud. They love him. They love him. He's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
Mom doesn't need a microphone.
She's so proud. So proud of her son. So proud. I love that. Proud mom. I love it. Proud mom. So, dude, what do you think about this car show?
I mean, for a Sunday morning, you kind of, you drive by these sometimes. You see them
Yeah.
at a church or whatever, and you're
Yeah.
like, what are they doing here so early? And,
In a church.
You could see.
Hey, let's get this. Come on over.
Quan.
So Garrett, now you know this gentleman here.
Yeah, Quan, come.
Quan, you want to hear? Okay.
Come have a seat. So Quan literally is my neighbor.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring out another guest. This is Quan. Quan evidently is Garrett's neighbor.
In Westfield, New Jersey.
Did you know that Quan was coming down today?
I knew he was a car fan, but no, because he asked me about something else that he was doing in about
a month.
In
Yeah.
about a month, another car. He every weekend he's at a different car event
Really?
of sorts.
So you love cars that much?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So now, what do you think? First of all, what do you think about the Porsche space here that Ray Catena has?
It's beautiful.
The actual showroom.
It's I've never been in here, but
Oh, this is your first time here?
First time.
Yeah,
I know they redid it.
Yeah.
But yeah, look
Can we
at
take him upstairs?
We got
at the
918
end.
up there. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
We got the hookup.
not everybody's allowed to be upstairs right
Really?
now. They actually closed it off.
Let's
'cause
go.
There's so many just expensive, crazy cars upstairs. So for the show, they just wanted to keep everybody out. You
This
know?
is where Greg T keeps most of his cars.
But I will, I will definitely get you behind the velvet rope.
Definitely, yeah,
And I'll
yeah.
get you up there later
So
on.
this is the NEDC is the group that I belong to.
NEDC.
Northeast Drivers Club.
Okay, gotcha. All right, all right.
So we
Now,
do a lot of events.
I was just going to say, you guys do a lot of these events. What's your favorite car here today?
That's a lot, man.
What car did
I
you?
like that at 918.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
What did you bring, Quan?
I have my R8.
The R8. Did you know that one right there is $1 million car, the orange
Yeah.
one? That's $1 million.
It's about 700.
Ray
With-
Catena,
Ray
with,
Catena just said a mill.
he said
Okay,
$1 million.
with all the add-ons, maybe.
Yeah. Wow. That's expensive, man. That is beautiful. I mean,
Yep.
that is beautiful. Where do you go with $1 million car?
I don't know, but
You don't go anywhere.
my buddy here, he has 3 of his cars, and
Are here?
yeah, he's got the 765. He's
feel-
got a SF90
my
and a
God.
Lamborghini.
I feel bad. I pulled Quan off the espresso line. How long were you waiting in line for
Dude,
espresso?
this guy was there for like 10. He was making drinks for like 10 guys.
What's
Yeah.
he doing over there?
He was making, he was making for his Italian buddies.
Espresso!
He looked like he was,
espresso?
He looks like he was, the Goodfellas, you know. So I can't really tell him to get off.
No, you just sit there and you wait.
So which was your first car to introduce you into the car world? Which one got you hooked?
The NSX.
So now
Acura
you
NSX.
bought one? You bought an Acura NSX?
That was my dream car as a kid.
As a kid, right,
As a
right,
kid,
right.
it was all over my posters.
Right.
And the posters all over my walls.
Yeah.
And I just said one day I'm gonna have to get one.
And then from there you graduated to
Yeah, to the R8.
to the R8.
Quan,
Gotcha.
what car's matted? Which one do you have matted? Don't
The Mat is the Tesla.
the yes,
How do you like
he
the
has
Tesla?
a matted Tesla.
How do you like the Tesla?
It's a great car. Now I bought it before he went crazy.
Do you have to put a sign up?
I had to put the sign on my bumper.
I bought this before. Yeah.
I bought it before he went nuts.
That's funny. That's funny. Everybody's got to like preface it when they're driving around. Like, don't hate me right now.
So you have the Tesla. What else do you have?
I have a Volvo XC90.
A Volvo,
Yeah.
okay.
That's it, just 4 cars.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And which one do you use on the everyday basis?
The Tesla.
The Tesla,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It's
That's like
just
your
to
everyday
shuffle
car.
the kids up, around
Got
town.
ya, got ya.
But
All right.
my wife said, I have 1 car garage.
Yeah.
And she said, thank God.
Right. Where are you gonna put? Oh, that's why
Because-
you said Garrett said that you built
I put a lift in there.
a car
A
lift.
1-car garage. He built
Wow,
a
that's-
and he built it himself.
Well, I had
You had a little
I had help.
Yes.
That is really something. All right, well, Quan, thanks,
Well,
man.
thank you so much.
I thank you very much for stopping by.
By the way, we got to go to Staten Island. Quan owns a restaurant in Staten Island.
Which
Yeah,
one?
Jack Mal.
Please.
Let's do it.
That's where to go. I would like to be there.
Let's
no
do
problem.
it. Yeah, we'll set one up.
Quan, let's bring, one Monday. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you. We'll bring
Okay.
some food here. Have people
On a Monday. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Listen,
we'll work
we
something
do
out.
what's called where to go. So, like, we tell people where to go. You're a small business. You tell us all about
Oh,
it.
nice,
And then
okay.
we do where to go. And we play your commercials on the podcast and everything.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mitch loves Chinese.
Jack Mao. JACMAO.
Check them out in Staten Island. All
Thank
right,
you. I'll
thank
see you later. Yep.
Thank you. Very
Great.
nice to meet you.
All right.
I'll see you
I'll see you
pleasure.
later. See you at home.
Awesome, awesome,
See you at
awesome.
home.
You never know who you're going to see at a car show, right? You never know who you're going to
not
bump
at all.
into. This is very good. Like, dude, the one guy that's ducking me, though, the social media guy, I'm trying to get him over here.
But he kind of said he wasn't in the mood.
But
you know?
why is he not in the mood? He does social media for a living.
I know, but it's a Sunday. Like you
Oh,
should.
come on. It's a Sunday. Don't give me that crap. It's
How many
Sunday.
times? How many times have people come up to you in the street? and go,
I do it. I don't care.
Oh yeah. So if I put $1 on the floor, you'll pick it up with your butt right now.
That I would not do.
Exactly.
That I would
There
not
we
do.
go.
That,
There
no, I would. I would draw a line.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't mind when people stop me to say hello, whatever. I just do
one
it.
thing,
It
yeah.
doesn't bother me. But I mean, if you're here at a car show and you know who I am, he's already come over to say hello. So why would you not want to then stay here and be interviewed for 5 friggin' minutes?
Because he doesn't.
5 minutes.
And plus, if you're trying to get some business for him, let him go.
Oh, come on, man. I'm going to try to. He's got to come on before we
If
leave.
you love it, let it go.
If you love it, let it go. All right, listen, we're going to take another quick where to go break, and when we get back, we're going to try to get the social media.
I'm going to try to get espresso, hopefully.
Go get an espresso, Garrett. Garrett's going to get an espresso. We're going to try to get this social media guy on with us. We are live again for the Ray Catena Cars and Coffee Show in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1, and it is just an amazing show.
Mitch, you don't like Chinese food?
He likes Chinese food. Come on now. All right, guys, we'll be right back right after this. And today's podcast show sponsor is CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. When your home needs help with heating, plumbing, air conditioning, or HVAC, or even electrical services, you want to call CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. Call the number on the screen, CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. They're a New Jersey family-owned company since 1965. CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. That's where to go.
Where to go?
Tiger Schulman's Martial Arts, offering kickboxing, karate for kids and adults, and jiu-jitsu. Tiger Schulman MMA has built a trusted reputation in developing self-confidence, discipline, and real self-defense skills. So sign up today, mention Greg T Live or Where to Go, and receive $100 off any beginner program. Call them at 1-800-52-TIGER. Tiger Schulman with several locations: East Brunswick, Freehold, North Plainfield, Princeton, Brick, Eatontown, and Red Bank, New Jersey, Staten Island, New Dorp, and in Tottenville. Tiger Schulman, that's where to go.
Where to go?
I want you to indulge in some pure wellness and discover the ultimate relaxation at Billy Bosa Massages in Parlin, New Jersey. Over at Billy Bosa Massages, they offer cryotherapy, red light therapy, body sculpting, laser lipo, and cryo slim. And you can experience this all with the luxurious wellness experience at the exclusive private upscale setting at Billy Bosa Massages. So book today, BillyBosaMassages.com, or check them out on Instagram, Billy_Bosa, BOSSA 06. That's where to go.
Where to go?
One bite? Are you kidding me? At Melly's Pizza in Marlboro, New Jersey, you're going to want that whole slice. Melly's serves up hand-tossed homemade pizzas with perfect crispy crust. Their rich tomato sauce, melty cheese, it's going to take you back to Grandma's old kitchen. Anthony Melly, along with his wife and 2 amazing daughters, they welcome you to their home away from home to try that signature thin and crispy, homemade fresh pizza. Melly's Pizza? One bite? It just ain't enough. Melly's Pizza, that's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, so we are back. We are here at Ray Catena Cars and Coffee, the Ray Catena Car Show in Porsche in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1. I'm Greg T. That's Garrett.
Still haven't gotten an espresso. That line is ridiculous. You know what? If you wanted to make some money, do a pop-up espresso machine. And people, you could get top dollar for espresso.
I don't understand why everybody has to have an espresso. I don't get it. I don't understand it. All right, now, Garrett.
Yes.
The viewers at home now are looking at this young gentleman sitting here to the right of me.
He cannot drive yet.
He cannot drive.
Legally.
Can you tell me now?
Legally.
Dude,
Is he your kid?
who is this young punk? Who is the young punk?
I have no idea.
Come on, bro. You put him up to it.
Well, first let's learn his name.
All right, what is your name, sir?
My name is Peter, and I'm from Peter Does Media.
Peter Does Media. I like this kid. So wait, pull him up. Get him on the phone. Let me find out. Go pull it up. Pull up Peter Does Media. Go type it in. I want to find out.
It's on Instagram.
You're on Instagram, Peter Does Media? Help me out. Type it in. So tell me, how long you been doing media, Peter?
For about a year.
A year? So what do? You go to car shows?
I go to car dealerships and I review cars with some of my dealer partners.
He has partners, dude. He has 988 followers now.
Shut up! No,
I just got a video on a Honda Civic Type R that got about 1 million views.
Who is this kid? Unbelievable, man. How old are you?
I'm 12.
12 years old.
There's a.
Look at this kid. Wow. Peter, the media guy. So what made you start doing this, Peter?
Well, I saw other people doing it, like Doug DeMuro, and that was my inspiration to do it.
You're kidding me.
And this guy right here.
Look at the way he talks like that. This is amazing. I love this kid.
So Peter, let's set something straight here. You came up to Greg T and said,
"Go for it."
I said, and you said, "I saw your clips on Instagram,
I did.
and I've watched you." Now, as opposed to saying thank you, as a normal nice person would, this man says, "Who put you up to it, and how much did they pay you?" Let's set the record straight. Peter Does Media.
Peter, he does that. He sets me up all the time.
First off, is this the first time we're meeting?
Yes.
You're lying. You're lying already.
Did money ever exchange between you and I, or you and whoever your adult is?
No.
All right, maybe it wasn't money, but you definitely bumped into him somewhere, and he definitely talked to your mom, and he definitely brought you over here.
That is not my mom, by the way. That is my cousin. Thank you. Just for clarification, my mother is not 20.
Who is this kid?
Are you sure he's not your kid?
Oh my God! If I ever had a son, I really would hope that he'd be just like you. If I had a son, just like you, I love this kid. I love him.
So Peter, you actually, You saw his Greg T's podcast online, and you started you started watching him and following him, and you came over genuinely just to say something nice.
I just saw it, yeah, and I'm like, I know this guy. I heard the voice, and I'm like, I know this guy. This is the Greg T from like New York with the accent.
Oh my God, I love this kid. This kid is amazing. Listen, Peter, I think you are fantastic. I love your attitude. I love who you are. I love everything about you. Your chemistry. You're just everything that you do. Your vibe is infectious.
Look, there's another guy.
How are you?
He said that's Greg T.
Hi, thank you. How you doing? How you doing?
Sir, did I pay you to say that?
What?
He used to work with your cousin.
Thank you. Oh,
in Morganville.
With Tracy.
Trace,
right,
cousin Tracy.
Okay. You never know. You never know who I meet. All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Manasquan, New Jersey, in Monmouth County.
Okay, I actually used to live in Manasquan.
Okay, really?
Yeah, for about 7 years I lived in Manasquan.
Okay.
On First Avenue over there.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's right by the beach, yep.
Yeah, right by the beach.
Yep.
So where do you go to school?
I go to Manasquan Elementary.
Manasquan Elementary, and is this what you want to do with your life? You want to be in social media?
No, I want to own a car dealership.
That's what you want to do?
Yes.
Wow.
You know, we know a few people here.
Yeah, right. We can make that happen for you. What's your favorite car?
I know a couple people here, too.
I love this kid. Mitch, do you love his attitude? Come on, this kid's great. This kid's great. All right, so now what's your favorite car?
Car or truck, because I'm a truck guy.
Well, tell me what is your favorite vehicle?
My favorite vehicle is a GMC Sierra Denali. I'm a truck guy.
Now, why is that your favorite truck?
Because it's just well-rounded, great. It's got luxury. It can off-road. It has tons of bed space, sunroof, Bose
really?
premium audio system, 12-inch diagonal infotainment system.
Look at him hanging out, like just chilling.
So Peter,
horizontal infotainment system. I screwed up.
What?
My bad.
So Peter, you decided to start reviewing cars for parents who are looking to buy cars for their kids?
Well, no, that was just that one video's title. That was just that one video storyline.
But that is kind of funny, right? He reviews cars for kids. He wants to tell kids what car to tell their parents to go get.
Or their parents,
That was just the storyline for that one video.
But that's such a good idea, though. You don't understand. Like, as a parent, that's kind of funny because, I don't think of the kids at all. I just think, like, well, this is my car. Kids, get in. I never think about whether or not they're comfortable or not. It never comes to my mind.
Right.
I mean, safety is always a factor. But whether or not they like sitting in the back seat of my car, I have no idea. But that's so clever that you did that one story about you're going to tell kids which car is comfortable for you. I think that is, and I'm not even kidding you, I swear to you, I think that's clever. I think that you should run with that. I really do.
That video was a joke, by the way. That was a Honda Civic Type R. That car was like 60 grand.
But look, it has almost a million views off of that.
Because what I'm telling you, Peter,
Mike,
is that something like that is so clever that everybody's going to see that because adults notice that because they're like me. They don't think about the back seat of the car. And you are a kid and you're reaching that kind of an audience. Right. Adults love the new generation that's coming up. It's very clever that you did.
Mike, do you know Peter?
You got Peter. This is Mike Klimczak. He's the marketing director for Ray Catena.
He wants to own a car dealership when he grows up.
Yeah. He knows everything. Dude, this kid's genius. Swear to God, knows everything about cars, trucks, everything. Can't believe it. He touched on something. He's reviewing cars for kids his own age to tell kids to tell their parents what car to get.
That's just a small portion of it, but yeah.
Just a small portion, but yeah. How you like that, Mike? How you like that, Mike? I love this kid.
Absolutely.
I love this kid. Listen, we podcast from Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz every Monday, okay? And now we're here today instead of tomorrow.
Right.
Can we sign? Let's give Peter a podcast.
We absolutely have to have you on.
No. Let's give Peter his own podcast.
Well, I don't know. What
I've tried.
What is your podcast?
What do you mean?
Have you started one?
Not really, no.
Why not?
No, we're starting one right now.
All right, listen, for real.
Let's sign him to a deal.
You got to go talk to your mom and dad, okay?
Yeah, well,
come up with a podcast, and I want to have you on the Greg T Podcast Network.
All right.
You're a genius. You're a genius. Okay. I love it. This kid's amazing. From Manasquan, New Jersey.
You still haven't said thank you for liking my videos.
Now I say thank you. Now I want to say thank you. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
So now
Now you can tell him I paid you.
What do you think of these Porsches here today?
I think they're awesome. That's my dream car is a Turbo S 911.
Oh my God, I love this kid. Mike, you hear this? His dream car is the Turbo, what is it?
Turbo S 911.
Turbo S 911. He's 12 years old.
Greg T's going to pay for it.
Unreal. How much How much is it worth? How much is that car worth?
200 grand.
200,000.
A new one's 300 grand, but yes. And with the new 2026 or 2027, it might be
fresh off the
Turbo S
line.
coming out.
I can't get over this.
It's probably going to be 350, the new one. So
I can't.
Maybe when
Can we get him in office here?
I can't get over the kid. I can't get.
Let's get him in office.
I mean, listen.
Ray doesn't need his office, right?
I also collect used car key fobs. If that wasn't enough for you.
Why do you do that?
I go around to different car
Peter,
dealerships.
that's a little weird.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So I go around to different car dealerships all over the state, and I ask the used car managers if they have any old or extra broken ones laying around.
Do we have
they
any
don't
old
need
key fobs
anymore,
here?
And sometimes I get them.
Hey, Peter, we might have some key fobs for you.
Awesome.
Oh my God, I love this kid.
Now, Peter, let's be honest. Do you take those key fobs and go buy some cars to see if they open doors?
No. I don't have the time.
Is this some big scam for you to...
I don't have the time or the energy to do that.
Why don't you have the time, Peter? What
are you doing? Peter, face the camera.
Yeah, look, the camera wants to find you here. Okay, so Peter, tell everybody, what do you do? What do you do, like in your spare time?
I like to golf.
Oh my God,
Ryan!
They love you. They love you.
He loves to golf.
I like to
He's a
swim.
golfer.
Can we make a video? Do you play a lot?
I can't believe it, man. This kid, this is like. Oh
Do you
my
play?
God.
Do you play golf a lot, Peter?
Sometimes. I'm still in lessons.
This man right here can make you a highlight reel to make you look like Tiger Woods.
He does trick shots.
All right.
I'm not even kidding. He does.
How much is your lessons? Yeah, how much is your lessons?
No, you don't want lessons. You want his media.
How many followers you got? You got to have more than me. All right, you're good.
You're good. All right, you're good. You're good. I love this kid.
You're good.
This kid is awesome.
You're either gonna love him or want to punish him.
This kid is awesome. I'm floored by you.
I did not come here and wake up at 6 a.m. to expect to be on a podcast, so I'm thrilled.
Holy cow!
6 a.m. on a Sunday.
Where's your mom and dad? Right? Where are they?
They're at home sleeping.
No, my mom's at home. My dad's unfortunately passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's terrible. I'm sorry about that.
But he had a BMW M3 that kind of kicked me off into cars.
Well, right now, he's watching, and he is so proud of you right now. He is so proud of you. He really is. He is laughing right now. He is slapping high five, and he is really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
You've done so many amazing.
Peter, you are beyond just getting started.
Yeah, that's right. And
honestly,
he's your angel. He's got you. He's watching. He's taking care of you. Right now, he's paying attention. He's watching, man. I'm telling you, good job, kid.
Thank you.
So Peter, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get you a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and your friends just hanging out like this.
Yep.
Doing a better job than us.
Yep.
Who's paying for the equipment?
We'll figure it out.
Your cousin.
No.
Your cousin's
You just got to sell one of your Porsches. That's it.
She's just the chauffeur. That's it.
You're just a chauffeur. I love this kid. This is we're gonna get you information, okay?
Okay.
I gotta have you back here on a Monday, all right?
Absolutely.
So Monday,
when you're off from school.
Yeah, that's right. When you're off from school.
Actually, I got spring break coming up, so that'll work. I'm not going anywhere.
He should host next week with you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm
When's spring break?
No.
What?
When's spring break?
Next week.
No, I'm good. I already got something lined up for that already. Okay, look, I'm gonna book you, okay?
Okay.
I gotta have
He should still come back though next week.
He's not coming back next week. Don't put me on the spot, but I'm going to book you. I already have something planned for next week. That's why. It's not I don't love you. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm going to book you, and I want you to come in at a proper time, all right? I want to have you on. I want you to talk to the audience and everything. We're going to have you at the Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz dealership.
Awesome.
Right?
Mercedes-Benz is one of my favorite cars as well.
I can't wait to have you, for sure. And I'm going to tell everybody about you. What's this thing?
Peter Does Media.
Please follow me.
Peter
Does Media.
Look at his key fobs.
Yeah, we got to see if we got the key fobs for you, too, here.
Look at that. Peter Does Media. All right, Peter Does Media. I'm really impressed, bro. Thank you so much for coming by.
I appreciate it.
Can we get a picture of Peter Does Media?
When am I going to see this live?
Tomorrow.
Okay, got it.
All right, here, come closer. We're gonna get a picture. You stay in your ear. Can you grab my phone? Somebody grab a picture of Peter, Garrett, and I. We're doing this live right now. This is all so tomorrow.
See, smile.
So tomorrow you'll be able to see this. Get it. Can you get in close? Get in close. All right, here we go. Nice. Peter Does Media. And then his cousin's taking a picture. Another one for his cousin. Here we go. All right, Peter Does Media. You remember Greg T said you're awesome.
Absolutely.
And your dad's watching.
Thank you.
What's your dad's name?
Brian.
Brian, we're taking care of him, okay? He's in good hands, Brian. He's in good hands. I promise you, he's in good hands. Nice job, bro.
Thanks so much.
Have a good one. Have a great weekend.
Now, do you still think I paid him?
No, that kid's awesome. That kid is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I had no idea he knows so much about cars.
I'm sorry for accusing you.
We have other kids now watching. All these kids want to be a part of it. They're all like,
I'm
hey.
sorry of accusing you of paying the kid. Later, Peter.
Peter, take care, bro. Oh, there's more. Yes.
Yes, our advisors.
Yes.
Our advisor, Mitch.
Mitch, he would like to, our advisor, he'd like to give your information. He wants to give you his information so we can.
Our other advisor ran away.
That's right. This kid's precious. That kid, come on. That kid, if I ever had a son, that's the kid. That's the kid right there. Wow. All right, so we are live from Ray Catena in Edison, New Jersey, from the Porsche dealership. It's Cars and Coffee on this Palm Sunday.
Cars and Coffee.
Cars and Coffee. What's up, bro? How you doing? Want to come over and say hi?
He's got to ask his parents. You cannot just ask kids to come over.
Yeah? Oh, your dad's yelling. He's over there. He's over there. Your dad's looking for you. He's over there. Now all these kids are coming over. They're all coming to the car show now.
They know more car. Look at this picture. Did you take that?
What are you doing? That's a great photo. That's a great one. What's your name?
Easton.
Easton? Very nice to meet you, Easton. Nice to meet you. Unbelievable. All these kids now. This is great. I got to tell you, this has been an awesome show. It's been a lot of fun. That kid, Peter, is just like, he stole the show.
Yeah.
He stole the show. You know, now the other guy that wanted to come on and then he didn't come on, like, I don't even care now.
See, we were so worried about someone else, and look.
I love this kid. Kid's amazing. Peter.
Mike,
you got to get this kid's information, for real.
Take his information for key fobs.
Yeah.
Any extra key fobs, we need to get to him.
And Mike, we're going to book him on the show. Mike, we're going to book him on the show for Mercedes. For sure, we're bringing him on.
And he said Greg T's buying him a Porsche.
No, I don't have that kind of cash. I don't have that kind of pull.
Greg T's going to buy whatever Porsche he wants.
No, that's not true. We're good, bro. We're good.
A Porsche truck.
All right, let's talk about this. So listen, is it next week that you can't be with me again next week?
Yeah, next week.
All right, so next week, Garrett, you will not be there.
Who do you have planned?
I'm going to grab GK Money. And this is where we can promote Ted Shed.
Hold on.
What?
GK Money's great.
Yeah.
But we found a better name online, too, just now.
I'm not.
You and him for an hour would be gold.
I'm not going to be put on the spot, and all of a sudden you say, sure, let me podcast with him.
He's off. He's off from school.
That's great. We'll do it a different Monday. I'm not doing next Monday. Maybe next Monday I'll invite him on to be a guest, but not.
Have him back. You need to have him back next week.
Maybe I will. I'll try to coordinate.
You will not.
I will try to coordinate that. We'll see if that happens.
You know he would be better than.
I probably will not have him on next Monday.
Right. You know he's off from school.
Yeah.
He's good content for an hour.
Right.
And you know he's better than GK Money.
No way. GK Money's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll have the kid on as a guest.
He would take over.
All right, that's fine. But I'm not going to let you put me on the spot. We're going to move on from that. So anyway, we're getting ready to wrap up things here at Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz. Ray Catena Porsche in Edison.
Right next door is Mercedes-Benz, but
which we will be next Monday. If you're watching this right now, it's a Monday. But again, we did this yesterday on Sunday, so you guys missed out on it. But if you go to raycatena.com, there's more information on their next car show and when they're having their next car show.
So go back in time.
Yeah.
And then come visit us at Ray Catena on the Sunday after you found out about this on a Monday.
I'm pretty impressed with the turnout, to be honest with you.
And it's still going strong.
It is. It's right. It's not even dying out at all. I cannot believe how many people showed up on a Sunday, Palm Sunday, no less, to be here. This is really fantastic.
I don't see any palms.
No, it doesn't look like anybody went to church this morning. No, it looks like people came here. Like you said earlier, this is the cathedral. This is the church of the.
This would be one of those things where, like,
Porsche.
you get home and mom would be like, "Oh, you went to church?" "Yeah, I went to church, Ma."
Yeah.
I went.
Look, I think this is great. I'm going to miss you next week. I really am. What are you doing next week that you can't be here?
Going to Florida.
Oh, nice. Where are you going? Disney World?
No.
Universal?
No, family. For Easter.
Wait, so if you're going to go to Florida to visit family, you're not going to make any runs over to Disney or to Universal or anything?
It's like a 4-hour.
Oh, where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I understand. All right, well, listen, guys, we have had an absolute blast here. What a great day. We had Ange, the car guy, the marketing director.
We had my neighbor.
Your neighbor. We discovered an incredible talent in Peter, the media guy. What else? I wish, again, the social media dude doesn't want to come by.
Positivity.
Whatever, man. I was gonna promote him and everything. But all right, so listen, I'm Greg T. This is Garrett. On behalf of Greg T Live on a Monday, it's a Sunday, Palm Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody. We'll see you guys next week at Ray Catena, Mercedes-Benz, 11 a.m. in Edison, New Jersey. This is Cars and Coffee. You ready to say goodbye?
Let's go drive a Porsche.
We're gonna drive a Porsche. Greg T.